Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic.
It has been unstoppable. David, thank you. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. Harden out there with Booker. Then there's Towns. Then it's Johnson. And it's Jokic in at the five. And for the Knicks, Markkanen is out there with Duncan. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Rose. And it's Brown in at the two-guard position. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And here's Rose. On the wing, Brown. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And the pass to Duncan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
A tremendous scorer with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big men. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
He misses the free throw.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And the rejection by Towns.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns sends that shot back.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Harden the pass to Towns. Inside. Here's Jokic. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Lets it fly from 18. Brown, good.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Now here's Booker. Here's Harden. Jokic trying to free himself up and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
First one falls for him. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Markkanen passes to Rose. With some arc, and it's sent back by Jokic. Pass to Johnson. Harden with it. Booker outside. From deep. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here is Harden following the miss by Derrick Rose. Towns against Markkanen. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 6. Booker the pass to Towns. Good.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
Outside Rose. Back to Markkanen. Banked in off the glass.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Left side, Towns. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Now here's Duncan. No points in the game yet for him. Rose kicks to Brown. Back to Rose. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Mavericks leading by 4. Now, here's Jokic. At the top of the key, Towns. No good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Rose surveying the D. Passes it to Brown. No good on the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Towns gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
outside Rose. O'Neal inside. Jokic defending. Bucket is good.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Jokic passes to Booker. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Brown. Jokic defending. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Brown.
I couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
Pass to Booker. That's a 2 from Towns. Jalen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. He kicks it to Duncan. Back to Brown. Now the pass to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. That ties the game.
Jalen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Shaq against Jokic. Johnson down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Shaq. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Johnson. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Anthony's checked in for Jokic. Thompson comes in for Booker. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Pass to Rose. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Gobert, he's checked in for Johnson.
One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Now here's Gobert. Misses the layup. Barnes dishes to Ingram. Poked loose. Maxey looking it over. Offensive rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Reeves gets the bucket.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Now here's Maxey. Over Rose. And that one's good. Maxey.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Mavericks on D. They trail by 1. Here's Ingram. And no good that time. Towns with the defensive effort.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Passes it to Barnes. It's good. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And so much attention drawn by Rose, he knows how to exploit that to create for his guys.
Thompson finds Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Barnes passes to Ingram, taken away by Anthony. Anthony on the wing. And that one is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Gobert.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Here's Maxey. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Towns for 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Reeves can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one's good, Anthony.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Here's Reeves after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Barnes. Towns with the defensive effort.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Thompson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And New York will come the other way. Here's Reeves. Outside Rose. Out to Ingram. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Anthony. Maxey in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Mavericks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Here's Maxey. Jalen Brown out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Duncan in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Maxey. Booker outside. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Duncan. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. And Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Booker with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And that one's good. Jokic. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
Back to Harden. Pass to Booker. Harden right side. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense has no chance.
There's Brown with the 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Booker outside. Jokic inside. O'Neal's there. And it's Jokic missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Shaq. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game. Maxey kicks to Booker. Over Markkanen. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Rose. And it's sent back by Jokic. Booker outside. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Duncan, the pass to Markkanen. Over Booker, and again it's New York.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Maxey passes to Jokic. Dishes to Booker. Dallas moving the ball around. Jokic against O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Maxey no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Rose. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yeah, because of his toughness, Rose does this with regularity. Converts inside against duress.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, He has become a plus defender for this team. The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Here's Johnson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, easy call.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
That free throw missing, and the Mavericks making a change here. George is checked in. Good on the second free throw. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. Outside Rose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Rose against George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Rose hits them both. Mavericks trailed by 6. Here's George. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Rose dishes to Markkanen. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. And the Mavericks call time here. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
At the elbow, it's George. Stolen by Markkanen. On the wing, Brown. The 3-ball. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
George finds Booker. And here's Jokic.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
First free throw is good.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Devin Booker. And Jokic drops them both. The Knicks leading by 7. The pass to Blatch. Over Jokic, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
High post Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Brown with it. George picks him up. Shot from 12. And it's Brown missing. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Blatch the pass to Brown. The fader. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Right side Towns. Johnson outside. From deep. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Bad screen.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Knicks making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Anthony comes in for Johnson. And it's Thompson in for George.
Oh, no conscience. I mean, Melo's range only growing with the passage of time.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Watch with it. Barnes down low. Guarded by Harden. Ingram passes to Reeves. Over Thompson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Towns dishes to Harden. Pass to Jokic. Ingram outside. Passes to Reeves. And Thompson sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Mavericks. .143 left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. Here's Ingram. The Mavericks pull it in. Now Anthony. He has 5. There's the dish to Towns. Thompson looking for an opening. Up again, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
No good on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Towns. Harden trying to get open. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Here's Blatch. Pass to Ingram. Over Anthony. He sinks the 11-footer. Ingram's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter, a terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Harden the pass to Towns. Back to Harden. Shoots the 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Lauri Markkanen getting it done for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display.
Thanks very much.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports. Lauri Markkanen has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. And that should do it with the second half about.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Mavericks trailed by 3. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Jokic is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Harden. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Brown inside the line. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Over to the wing. Fades back. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
Brown against Booker. Duncan. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Towns wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got 14 points.
Well, there's a level of assertiveness and aggressiveness that Karl Anthony Towns is bringing to the game right now, sending a very distinct message to the defense. You better sharpen up.
Here's Markkanen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's off on the first.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
Shaq is checked in for the Knicks. And the second free throw, good. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Stolen by Markkanen. Brown against Harden. Brown kicks to Rose. Count it. He's got 11.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from James Harden.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
There's the pass to Markkanen. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's 15 points for Lauri Markkanen.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
That's a 2 from Towns. The Knicks pull it in. And here's Rose. 11 points in the game. Pass to O'Neal. And the layup falls. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Booker the pass to Jokic. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
And the rejection by Towns. Jokic against O'Neal. Right side Towns. From downtown, Rose with the rebound.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Mavericks making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Mavericks trailed by 4. Towns trying to get open. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 5. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Rose against Maxey. Brown dishes to Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
Well, that's one of the best dribble drives you will ever see. Rose electric with the ball in his hands.
Booker against Brown. Booker in the post. And the shot is good. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And Jalen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Markkanen passes to Duncan. Left side Rose. Shot clock at 5. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. 15 points for Derrick Rose. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Rose passes to Duncan. The Mavericks pull it in. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Rose against Booker. Over Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It is so difficult not to bite on the up fake of Devin Booker. He's that good a shooter, boy. I don't blame you, defense. That's tempting.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Jokic. Anthony comes in for Towns. And it's Thompson in for Johnson. And it's tied up with that one.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
Rose passes to Blatch. For the lead. Blatch pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. That's good from Barnes on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got his third assist on the night.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Dallas calls timeout. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Maxey against Rose. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Rose kicks to Barnes. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Anthony. Up top, Maxey. He's covered by Rose. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Ingram passes to Blatch. Booker against Ingram. Over in the corner, Rose. Fires from the wing. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Yeah, we've seen this a time or two. Derrick Rose in the mid-range doing work.
Maxey passes to Booker. And Dallas again with the bucket.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Ingram kicks to Barnes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Reeves. Over Thompson. And again, it's New York.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside, Maxey. Here's Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
And he can't get the first one. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Rudy Gobert. And he sinks the second.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Here's Ingram, and Anthony sends it back. Booker with it. 9 points in the game so far. Going inside, and Booker throws it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Back to Barnes. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Maxey. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Mavericks making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
And it's Anthony slamming it down.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Ingram passes to Blatch. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Harden laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the New York Knicks. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Rose on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. We've got Brown. Duncan is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal, and it's Reeves in at the point. And Towns throws it down.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
Brown inside the line. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Yep, that one goes in there. 12 points for Jalen Johnson. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Shaq, and it's sent back by Jokic. Harden outside. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Mavericks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Booker against Brown. Snatched away. The pass to O'Neal. Markkanen dishes to Duncan. Back to Markkanen. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by Markkanen. And the Knicks lead by 2.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Harden looking it over. Shoots from 12. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Towns gets it to go.
It's not just the three-point shooting. It's the range three-point shooting. Towns will fire from anywhere.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You look at Towns. He's really been playing well.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
All right, thank you, David. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Harden has a wide open look and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 assists tonight. Outside Rose. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
Another one for Derrick Rose. This is a flashback to when he used to do this on a nightly basis.
Rose against Harden. Pass to Jokic. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Teardrop shot, and it's Rose missing. The Mavericks have gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. A step-back shot here, and another basket for Dallas.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Outside Rose. Feeds it to Duncan. Over Towns. Duncan can't hit. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the 4th. A tremendous offensive outburst. Towns finds Harden. Booker with it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Brown the pass to Rose. Back to Brown. To the wing on the left. Duncan kicks to Brown. Over Booker. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jalen Brown, and pick and roll play just gets to his spot and scores it.
Harden dishes to Johnson. And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to Duncan. The Knicks with the lead. O'Neal passes to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, what a score right there. Jalen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
And Booker kicks to Harden. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Here's Duncan. And the rejection by Towns. Jokic on top, defended by Shaq. Rose against Harden. Back to Jokic. Towns for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
No hesitation from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball is delivered. He makes the assist look easy.
Markkanen inside the line. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
No good on the free throw. Axie's checked in for the Mavericks. He hits the second from the line.
Should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
New York's gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Markkanen passes to Brown. Lets it go from 11. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Towns dishes to Booker. The shot missing. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Shaq passes to Markkanen. Back to O'Neal. Johnson with the block. Now Towns. Passes it to Jokic. Shoots over Brown. It's hauled in by Brown. New York trailing. To the inside. Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge even in the biggest of moments.
And the Mavericks call time here. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. With the teardrop, nice D from Rose.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Harden's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Johnson outside. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And the free throw, no good. New York's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the grizzled veteran Rose, no stranger to having to up the ante and come up clutch.
He gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Back to Johnson. The feed to Towns. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection, Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Rose. Jokic grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns. It falls. A huge shot to tie it up.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. That is unbelievable. One of the best big shot makers this game has ever seen.
Pass to Jokic. Over Brown. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. And the Knicks making a change here. Reeves is checked in. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to O'Neal. It falls! Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
You've got to love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 2. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low, stolen by O'Neal, and an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Harden. It's good. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Well, if you need a bucket, there's no guy you'd probably want more than James Harden doing his thing. Ball on the string, you need to score it, no problem.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And so here is New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Rose with the shot. It's off. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here are the Knicks now. They've got Duncan. Also O'Neal out there. Derrick Rose is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
Free throw drops for Rose. Here is Harden. Pass to Towns. Back to Harden. Over Rose. Passes to Jokic. Puts up a 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And just paying attention to the details and makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by Rose. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Harden. Pass to Jokic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting 1.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Duncan kicks to Rose. 6 to shoot. Here's Reeves, defended by Booker. To the left side wing. Johnson surveying the floor. It's deflected.
I think this is the next step for Markkanen, right? The ability to improve your defense and become a real factor. Send it back.
Here's Reeves. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And the Mavericks call time here. Brown is checked in for the Knicks. The Mavericks also with a sub. Maxi's checked in. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Kicks it to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
Outside Rose. Brown against Booker. And Brown throws it down.
Oh, Jalen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The pass to Rose. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in. Now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
We know this about Derrick Rose. He never ducks these moments. He's fearless, this guy.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Off the inbound, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Johnson. And that's now 24 points for Jokic. Maxey against Rose. Brown with the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Booker the pass to Jokic. Good!
And how about taking the contact on the way up? Jokic doesn't shy away from an aggressive defense.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
And here's Brown outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. We've got 22 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Rose kicks to Brown. Got it!
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 1. 16 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
To the paint, stolen by O'Neal, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make it a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
So a close game sees New York take this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally